Again, welcome to my YouTube channel, Math with Teens. Our topic for today is all about solving problems involving proportion. Okay, in solving problems involving proportion, so we have an example here on how to determine indicated quantities from a given proportion. So, number 1, if m is to n is equal to 4 is to 3, find 3m minus 2n is to 3m plus n. So, we have a solution here. First, we need to write the m is to n is equal to 4 is to 3 as a fraction form. So, we have m over n is equal to 4 over 3. Then, we will get the product of the means and extreme. So, the extremes are 3 and m. So, we have 3m. And the means are 4 and n. So, we have 4n. Then, we need to get the value of m. So, divided by into 3, both sides. So, we have m is equal to 4n over 3. So, we will use seeing m is equal to 4n over 3 in this given. So, we need to find what is the value of 3m minus 2n is to 3m plus n using this value. So, first, this given 3m minus 2n is to 3m plus n, we need to write this also into fraction form. So, we have 3m minus 2n over 3m plus n. Then, substitute the value of m here. So, it become 3m, become 3 times the quantity of 4n over 3. Okay? Minus 2n over. So, 3m is, it means 3 times the quantity of 4n over 3 plus n is equal to, so we have to multiply 3 times 4n over 3. So, you need to cancel 3. So, you only have 4n minus 2n. Over, also, cancel the number 3 and the denominator of 3. So, we have 4n plus n. So, for this, we have the same quantity, same variable. So, you can combine now. So, 4n minus 2n is 2n. Then 4n plus n is 5n. Then we need to cancel n and n in the numerator and the denominator because they have the same variable. Then our answer now is 2 over 5 or 2 is to 5. Therefore, 3m minus 2n is to 3m plus n is equal to 2 is to 5. And that is the answer for this example. 2 is to 5. Okay, so the same given. So, on our given number 1, if m is to n is equal to 4 is to 3, find 3m minus 2n is to 3m plus n. On this part, we use the value of n. So, on the previous, we use the value of m. So, now the value of n. So, same process. So, we need to get the product of the means and extremes. So, the product of the means is 4n and the product of the extreme is 3m. Then we need to get the value of n, so divided into 4 both sides. So when we divide into 4, you get 3m over 4. So we use n is equal to 3m plus 3m over 4 in 3m minus 2n is to 3m plus n. So again, we write this as a fraction form. So, substitute the value of n here. So, doon naman sa may 2 at saka sa may n lang tayo magsasubstitute. So, we have 3m minus 2 times the quantity of 3m over 4. So, we have 3m over 4. So, andito. And then, all over 3m. Okay, this is 3m plus n. Your n is 3m over 4. So, we substitute. Then, we solve this as 3m. So, this is 3m. Then, multiply or you can cancel or you can multiply then divide. So, 2 times 3 is negative 6 over 4. So, ang negative 6 over 4 divided by 2. So, when we divide 6 divided by 2 is 3 and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So, we have 3 over 2m or 3m over 2. Or simply cancel that 2, so it become 1, then 4 become 2. Okay, so we have 3m minus 3m over 2. All over 3m plus 3m over 4. So, tinanggal lang natin yung parenthesis. And after that, we need to solve, get the LCD. So, the LCD is 2. So, 2 times 3m is equal to 6m. 2 divided by 2 is 1 times negative 3m is negative 3m. Okay, in the denominator, your denominator here is 4. So, 4 times 3m is 12m. 4 divided by 4 is 1 times 3m is 3m. Then, combine. So, we have 6m minus 3m is equal to 3m over 2. Then, 12m plus 3m over 4 is 15m over 4. Then, how to divide? So, we have to write into multiplication form but get the reciprocal of the second given. So, we have 3m over 2 times 4 over 15m. So, the reciprocal of the denominator. Then, cancel or you multiply. 3m times 4 is 12m. 2 times 15m is 30m. So, cancel m or get the lowest term first. So, divided by into 6. 12 divided by 6 is 2. Then, 30 divided by 6 is 5. Then, cancel the same variable and that is m. So, the answer is 2 over 5. And therefore, 3m minus 2n, 3m minus 2n is to 3m plus n is equal to 2 is to 5. So, same answer on our previous example. So, don't worry. If you're going to get the value of n, then substitute. Or you get the value of n, then substitute. You get the same answer. Okay? Guys, do you have any question? Okay, let's proceed to the next one. Okay, for number 2 example, let's read. If R, S, and T represent three positive number such that R is to S is to T is equal to 4 is to 3 is to 2 and R squared minus S squared minus T squared is equal to 27. Find the values of R, S, and T. So how can we solve this? We need to get the three positive number. So the ratio is 4 is to 3 is to 2. Then when we square up all of this and subtract, you got 27. So let's start now. So the solution is, so let R over 4, so this is R over 4 respectively. This one pala, R over 4 is equal to S over 3 is equal to T over 2 is equal to K. So you need to write K and K is not equal to 0. And then multiply every ratio into K. So R over 4 times K, so cross product. So R is equal to 4K. And S over 3 times K, so we have S is equal to 3K. Cross product. Then T over 2 times K is T is equal to 2K. So that will be R, S, and T. And then we need to write R squared minus S squared minus T squared is equal to 27. Substitute the value. In R squared, we have 4K quantity squared. In S squared, we have 3K quantity squared. So this is minus. Then minus T squared, we have 2K quantity squared is equal to 27. So we have 4 times 4 is 16K squared. Minus 3K times 3K is 9K squared. And 2K times 2K is 4K squared is equal to 27. Then we need to solve. 16 minus 9 is how many? 7. 7 minus 4 is 3. So we have 3K squared is equal to 27. Then divided by into 3, K squared is equal to 9. And we need to subtract the square root. So we have K is equal to positive or negative 3. So the question is get the three positive numbers. So we need positive. So let us disregard the negative sign. So let us get the positive 3. Therefore, our R, so get this one, R is equal to 4K. So 4K is 4 times 3 is 12. Then t is equal to 2k. So 2 times 3 is 6. And s is equal to 3k. And that is 3 times 3. S is 9. There. Okay, so we are now in example number 3. So if G is to H is equal to 4 is to 3, evaluate 4G plus H is equal to 8G plus H. So we have a solution. So get the product of the means and extremes. So we have G over H is equal to 4 over 3. So in product of the means and extreme, so the extreme is 3G is equal to the means of 4H. Then divided into 3. So when we divide into 3, our G is equal to 4H over 3. Then we will use this to evaluate 4G plus H. H is to 8G plus H. So we need to write this into fraction form again. So we have 4G plus H over 8G plus H. Substitute the value. So it becomes 4 times the quantity of 4H over 3 plus H all over 8 times the quantity of G. So 4H over 3 plus H. Then we need to multiply this. 4 times 4 is 16H over 3 plus H all over 8 times 4 is 32H over 3 plus H. Then is equal to, so get the denominator. So 3 divided by 3 is 1 times 16H is 16H. Then 3 times H is 3H. All over, get the denominator, LCD. So 3 divided by 3 is 1 times 32H is 32H. 3 times H is 3H also. Then let us combine. 16H plus 3H, so we have 19H over 3. Then 32H plus 3H over 3 is equal to 35H all over 3. And then get the reciprocal, multiply, then get the reciprocal. So we have 19H over 3 times 3 over 35H. Cancel the 3. So cancel this 3 and this 3. So we have 19H over 35H. Cancel the variable H. So the answer is 19 over 35. Therefore, 4G plus H is to 8G plus H is equal to 19 is to 35. Okay, so let us get now using H now. So a while ago, we used the value of G. Ngayon, value of H. So the value of H is divided into 4. So we have 3G over 4. So we will use this to get the to evaluate the 4G plus H is to 8G plus H. Okay, same. 4G plus H over 8G plus H. So we have 4G plus H is 3G over 4 all over 8G plus 3G all over 4. Then get the LCD. So we have 4 times 4G is 16G. 4 divided by 4 is 1 times 3G. All over 4 the LCD. So 8 times 4G is 32G. 4 divided by 4 is 1 times 3G is 3G. So we need to combine. 19G plus 16G plus 3G is 19G over 4 all over. 32G plus 3G is 35G over 4. Then multiply, get the reciprocal. So we have 19G over 4 times 4 over 35G. Then cancel 4. So you have only 19G over 35G, cancel the variable G because they are the same. So the answer is 19 over 35. Therefore, 4G plus H is to 8G plus H is equal to 19 is to 35. So we got the same answer. Okay guys, that's all for today. Thank you for watching for our lesson, that is the solving problems involving proportion. Okay, keep safe everyone. God bless.